Hello, my friends. How are we on this beautiful day? Welcome to another episode of the Greenlight Weekend podcast. As always, I'm your host, Brian Nystrom, and we got a weird one for you. But before we get into that, let's talk about our sponsors. Our longest-standing sponsor is, of course, Dead Room Comedy. I've told you about them a bunch of times. It's four dudes. They're super funny. I think maybe there's different comics that are involved now. I don't really know, but they're coming to town for the Four Corners Comedy Festival, September 29th through October 2nd. I'm excited to get an update on how the business is going and see what they got going on. They're throwing a couple shows here in Durango throughout the weekend. It should be fun. If you want to check them out, check the links below. There is a Linktree link that will take you to all their things. And if you don't want to fuck with that, go ahead and follow them on social media at Dead Room Comedy, their YouTube channel, Dead Room Comedy, and their website, deadroomcomedy.com. Our second sponsor, Old Timers Cafe. It's located on Main and 10th Street in Durango, right in the middle of downtown. Go give them some love. They let us do comedy there. We will be using their venue for the Four Corners Comedy Festival as well. So, yeah, go support them because they support us. And our final sponsor, Righteous Herb Cannabis. It is a cannabis farm in New Mexico, and we're going to have product in the market very soon. Many exciting strains that I have yet to tell you guys about because I'm keeping secrets, baby. I will also be letting you guys know which dispensaries we're working with and all that jazz. But for now, if you want to show a little love, just go follow Righteous Herb on Instagram. I will try to put that in the intro too, or in the description as well. But Instagram, Righteous Herb, go check it out. It's a white logo. Looks like that. All right, go follow us. Alrighty, folks, let's get into this week's episode. This is episode 201. We're over the hump. There was a lot of hype coming to episode 200, a lot of pressure I was feeling personally, and we're over the hump, baby. So what did we do this week? We had me and Jay just come on in and catch up, kind of. I don't know. We were trying as hard as we could to make each other laugh and have fun, obviously, trying to put on a show. But we had some technical difficulties multiple times. I need to buy some new equipment, apparently, but we made it through. We powered through. Editing it is going to be a nightmare, but we're going to make it through. We're going to power through. That's how much I love you guys. Do you understand? Do you understand how much I love you? If you're actually watching this, listening to this, how much I love you. You are mi familia, okay? Alrighty, folks. We got a good one for you. It's going to be fun. It's silly as fuck. Before we get started, Four Corners Comedy Festival, September 29th through October 2nd. Get your fucking tickets. I'm telling you, we got 70 comics coming in. I don't know if that's an exact number, but it's around 70. And it's going to be chaos. There's shows all throughout town all day long. Going to be wild. Dead Room Comedy. We're all going to be there. I'm doing a 420 show at the fucking big theater at the college. I think me and Jay are co-hosting it. I don't even know. I don't know what's going to happen. It's going to get crazy. But if you want to be part of the chaos, go to fourcornerscomedyfestival.com. Buy yourself some fucking tickets and go ahead and follow them on Instagram if you want to get quick, easy updates. You know what I mean? And shout out to Comic Uprising and Jill Carlson for putting everything together. Without Jill, none of this is possible. Oh, and I guess Dave Oakley is also owner of Comic Uprising. Shout out to Dave Oakley. He was doing some work all the way from Atlanta. He will be in town. He's bringing his lovely wife, Kat, and we're gonna have a ball. Can't wait for those episodes to come out. Alrighty, folks, let's fucking dive in. Are you ready? Are you ready for episode 201 with my dear friend, Jadrian Long? I didn't know how hard you were going to hit the table and my beer's full. I just cleaned it.
No, I listened after the first couple times that you were just like, man, you were going ham on that button.
I feel like it was like 30, but yeah.
All right, I can go. Bah, there we go. That's a real proper start to you know what? Scrap everything. Let's restart.
I don't want to. We can if you really want to. But now we got that diabolical laugh that makes people
I know.
nervous. I love seeing new comics see you for the first time.
Oh yeah,
while
like
they're on stage.
That first joke, they're like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yesterday I pretended to mug one of my friends in the street, as you do with your friends.
Was it day or night?
It was day.
Oh,
it was day. So,
less terrifying.
Yeah, way less scary. It was on like a main street.
Did you
But
were they surprised? Did they know you were there?
Oh, they assumed it was me. It's daytime. Nobody's trying to rob anybody on the street in the daytime.
If you were gonna do it
in Durango,
I'd do it during the daytime.
Yeah, during the daytime.
I feel like you
not
could,
a nighttime robbing place.
I feel like you could disappear like a motherfucker.
This is true.
I mean, nighttime, I think, classic. It's a classic technique for mugging civilians.
Nobody expects to get mugged during the day.
Exactly. Exactly. Their guards down. Every single person walking down the street is staring at their goddamn cell phone, whether they're on the sidewalk or in the fucking crosswalk.
This is true. No, it's super easy. That's why whenever I walk by somebody and I have my phone in my hand or like something valuable, I like grip it tight and I'll like stop or like just evaluate.
You stop.
Like I'll stop paying attention to my phone.
Oh.
I'll keep walking, but I'll
Right.
stop actually paying attention to my phone because I don't fucking trust people, and I'm just like, this person's just gonna fucking swipe my phone.
Dude, yeah. Especially at night.
Yeah, at night. Yeah.
When I'm walking to my car from an open mic or whatever, I try to make sure because like I have this thing where I like walk out of the bar, I throw an AirPod in, and sometimes I have like my AirPods and my phone in my hand, but I'm always like super cognizant of who's around me, just because they're two not cheap things, which could make somebody assume you have some money in your pocket, or at the very least, they could steal those things.
The one thing that you spent your money on.
Exactly. So yeah, I'm super cognizant of like not having valuable shit in my hands as I walk down the road. I like to be aware of what's happening.
Yeah, I'll usually put in both pods when I'm walking downtown. But once I get to like the
Once you get downtown?
Once I leave downtown, I'll take one of them out because I'm just like, well, this is a residential area. There are a lot more like alleyways.
I always roll with one.
Like there's so many more shadows where like I'm walking home from downtown that I'm just like, all right, I better pay a little bit of attention.
Yeah, I always roll with one. I like to be aware of my surroundings.
No.
Don't want to be too distracted.
Yeah, but anyways, I pretended to pretended to mug my friend in the street. And I was like, "Give me your fucking money." I put my fingers in his back, and he turned around. He was like, "Oh," and at that point, what if I was a real mugger? Like,
what is he gonna do anyway? I don't know who this friend is, but
it's Brandon.
Yeah,
but like,
what the fuck is he gonna do anyway?
But like anybody who like has that reaction to be like, oh, it's just my friend fucking around with me. Like, like you have two options of either one, getting scared and like actually cooperating, or two, just leaning in and just be like, oh, is that a gun in my back, or are you just happy to see me?
Yeah, take your pants off. Step one.
I didn't realize it was gonna be that kind of day.
If I was mugging somebody and they took their pants off, I would steal their fucking pants, because that's where they keep all their valuable shit.
Nah, I keep all my shit in my socks. I keep it all in my socks.
It's terrible for walking, but you never know.
Bank cards, change,
yeah.
miscellaneous trash. No, my
breaking cards every other week.
My souls are fucked.
Smart. Have you seen Eurotrip?
I have, yeah.
Well, there's the nerdy guy in Eurotrip that has like the thing that straps to his chest under his shirt.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if you're putting shit in your socks, you should just go that route.
Yeah, you might as well like create a harness and just be like, huh. I have my buttons down far enough anyways. It could just be like a little...
Ooh, like a lady.
Yeah,
You could finally reach in your shirt for shit.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, you know how uncomfortable?
Just put it like right around my chest right here, and just whoop. I don't know. I also worry about women because I don't trust anybody in that in that situation, because I've been touched enough times. Stop fucking touching my chest. Stop doing
Well, put it away, motherfucker.
that. Did you see how he was dressed?
Exactly. So it is an argument. That's all I'm saying. There is no sexual equality. And you can be harassed and everybody thinks it's hilarious.
Exactly.
Jill's got her big tits out there. And if
I know.
anybody touches them, she's probably pumped.
That's a fucking lawsuit right there.
Yeah. Don't grope the lawyer.
Yeah, don't grope the lawyer.
No matter how she's
we
dressed.
should make her stickers that say don't grope the lawyer.
It's not bad. And just put our logo on it. We should just make a bunch of stuff for Jill to use, and it all just
not
says
even
Green Light
just Jill, but like just other comics,
Yeah.
just all the other comics, and
Comics love free shit.
then we'll just put our fucking logo on it.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Sold. Fantastic. Write it down.
Oh, since we were talking about the pulling shit out of your shirt thing, I'm not a huge fan of receiving payment for hosting or whatever with moist, warm cash that comes out of tits. Do I take it and put it in my pocket? Yes.
Jill,
But
I know you're listening.
Jill?
Get some dry fucking money.
It's always wet.
It's happened a couple times. Not as often to me as it has to Brian, but man, take those motherfuckers to the bathroom, throw them under the dryer with something.
A few paper towels.
I mean, money is money, but at least get rid. And we're back.
Yeah, minor technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. That's what happens when you talk shit about Jill Carlson on any platform.
No, the spirit, she can feel it, and she's like, I'm gonna fucking get him.
Yeah, the darkness comes.
Talking
Everything
about that boob
goes
sweat.
black.
It's the curse of the boob sweat, man.
Yeah, so just to get us back on track, shout out to Comic Uprising at the Four Corners Comedy Festival coming September 29th through October 2nd. Get your tickets now.
Yeah, if you're a comic that's going to the festival, you probably won't be paid in boob sweat money.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry about that. This is last thought payments. She's a professional. If she's paying you for a gig that you came to town for, that will come out of an envelope that soaked up all the boob sweat.
There was a layer between her boob sweat and the money and the envelope.
Don't worry, folks. Jill's a comic. She can handle this. She knows we love her. We love you,
Fantastic.
Jill.
That's wonderful.
We love you. Makes me very nervous.
To get fired from my open mic.
Honestly, it'd be a relief. I'm so goddamn busy. Like, the mic is, I am proud of it. I love it. And every once in a while, it's a fucking banger. And it's just like the sense of pride I feel. Just like, I'm proud of all the comics. I'm proud of, that we can make the bar money, that relationship is copacetic. I'm proud of all of it. But your boy is tired.
Yeah.
Tired. This is my one day off this week until next Wednesday.
I mean, that's one of the things that makes this entire fucking stupid hobby kind of worth it, though.
Is
like,
it?
I remember I was talking to Jill last night outside the mic, and she was talking about like, all right, we gotta learn to do these things. We gotta learn to do these things, and I agree. We all have to learn to develop our material so we can change it up and have good nights. But like there are some nights where you literally you're just not gonna win, and the phrase of if all nights are good, then none of them are good.
No, without the darkness, there is no light. Yeah. Tale as old as time.
So it's like part of that stuff, right, dude? I've been feeling that real heavily since last Friday's show with Scott Schaefer. Well, by the way, if you missed Scott Schaefer at Dolores River Brewery, you fucked up.
I fucked up.
Yeah, no, you fucked up, dude.
No, I could have met him, worked with him, been there. Yeah.
That dude was he was wild.
Yeah.
He was a wild dude. He came off stage and he was sweating and out of breath, and I was like, God damn. You like went up there and you put up some work.
There's different kinds of comics.
Yeah. But he was one of those very energetic comics, a lot of fun. He recently recorded some
This is great promotion for
yeah,
him,
dude.
so.
No, fantastic promotion. He recorded what
YouTube, Amazon.
Yeah,
Is there a place to find it? Do you know anything about it?
It's just search Scott Schaefer white noise machine.
Okay, yeah, just Google that. Scott Schaefer
Fucking Google that.
white noise machine.
That felt like fucking 5 minutes.
It was. It was 5 minutes, but you're totally right. Without bad nights, it's hard to have good ones. And honestly, me personally, I've been struggling to have any time. Like Monday, I literally signed up last, had a business meeting next door, showed up 2 minutes before my set, kind of bombed, went back to my business meeting. Like I hadn't had any time to even think about comedy. The fact that I was there, that was me showing love and appreciation to the entire comedy scene because, yeah, I'm just out, bro. I'm out of fuel, out of energy, it's coming back. It'll be back.
Yeah, that's where I was last night, where I was just like, I want to be here, I want to do comedy, but man, I just do not have the energy to put on the performance mask. Sometimes that mask gets pretty heavy because of all the other shit that's going on in life.
Totally. And I can't, it's not just that it's heavy. Sometimes I can't find the motherfucker. I don't know where it is. I don't know if I left it in the car, if it's in my backpack. I can't
even use it as a prop and be like, hey, I did bring it with me. I'm not wearing it.
Whereas last Tuesday, I showed up exhausted, didn't know how I was going to do it, and it just went great. Yeah. I don't know why.
Yeah, sometimes you've been wearing it all day.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's an interesting thing. I'm trying not to pull back from comedy, but definitely noticed performances going more poorly, not connecting with any of my material, because all I think about all day is not letting my company fail.
Yeah.
It's a lot, man.
Oh, absolutely. And it's hard to find material in those stressful situations. Like, I'm sure you've written down a couple premises about working
people always say that. Are you getting good jokes about working on a weed farm?
No.
Nothing's funny about it.
It's very far and in between, and you have to actually search for it if you were gonna, because you're worrying about something that's bigger than you and bigger than everybody that you've gone into this project with.
Totally.
Yeah. So. Yeah, that's a lot of weight and distraction.
Well, and we're hiring employees that I have to worry about. And luckily, somebody just took over the scheduling, which is this massive relief of not worrying about, are you coming in tomorrow? When's your first day? All that shit. I just gave her their numbers, and she handled it. Which
take care of it.
Which is fucking fantastic. Because then it also comes down to a situation where if it's not going to work out, it's not this buddy, relationship of if you need days off or whatever, you got to make it official. You got to go through this person, get it on the calendar, all that jazz. It's not all on me to not only approve but fucking remember.
Yeah.
Because I forget everything.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't try.
I wouldn't.
I'd be like, Brian's doing the scheduling? All right, I'm going to send him 8 reminder text messages.
Yeah. No, Brian is losing his goddamn mind and should not be responsible for anybody's finances and or future.
He should be responsible of actual work.
Yeah. My job is to get marijuana to the market.
Not to say that any of that isn't actual work, but
no, it is actual work. But yeah, it's just shit I don't have time to think about. There's fucking hundreds of pounds of weed that, it's not like you just hang it up, let it dry, put it in a bag, and you're good.
No.
It could mold if it's too wet. It's just constant checking on everything.
Checking, testing, lots of numbers, lots of things.
So many numbers.
Yeah, dude.
All the rules and regulations. This goddamn industry.
I do like what you said about not having that buddy relationship, because I was talking to somebody about it on Monday, and I was saying there are different types of relationships.
Yeah.
There are personal ones, there are business ones, there are romantic ones, and there are family ones. And some of those can overlap, but it's important to draw that line in the sand and be like, no, at this point, I am talking to this person in this aspect of our relationship, whether it be family, friend, or business.
Right.
And I was talking to this person, and they, younger individual, and they looked at me, and they were just like, "Oh, you're just fake as fuck." And I was like, "No, this is just something that's true about
life,
reality in life. If you make everybody your friend all the time, you're gonna like make decisions just like, I'm not gonna tell them this because it might hurt their feelings.
Right.
I'm not gonna do this because it betrays this aspect of them. Where like if you're doing that, that is fake as fuck.
Agreed.
If you're not making the distinctions of where you need to step in these different aspects of your relationship, then you can't actually improve anything that's around you.
Right.
Or at least make efforts to help other people improve what's around them.
Or even maintain in certain situations.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
If something's going downhill, like it needs to be addressed, or maintaining this line doesn't happen.
Yeah.
And that's obviously something I'm nervous about working with my friends, like employing friends, which I'm stoked to do because I want to work with people I like. I want to give my friends an opportunity to make good money and maybe stick with the business and yada, yada, yada. But I've only had one job where at the end of it, me and the boss were cool. And it's my uncle.
Okay.
You know, like every other one.
That makes sense.
Every other technical difficulties again.
I don't
know what the fuck is happening with my equipment. But as I was saying, every other boss that I've worked for, at the end of the relationship, the working relationship, there is a pretty
clear.
Mutual, yeah, we're good. I'd never have to see you again.
Yeah.
And I'd be fine with it.
Yeah.
And I feel like most of it, them to me, is like they're just mad I quit. Like, I've always left them 2 weeks, whatever. I've tried to be respectful in that sense, not to leave somebody high and dry, because I've had a lot of jobs where it's like me and the boss, you know what I mean? And I'm handling everything else, and he's just kind of running all the administrative whatever. But yeah, I don't want that, obviously. Like, I'm not going to stop doing comedy.
Yeah.
And I don't assume that the people we're hiring will stop doing comedy. So, yeah. But it's
just
also
whole weekends where like four of the team is just gone.
Yeah, that's cross that fucking bridge when we get there. No idea.
But yeah, man, it's something that really has to like be taken into consideration all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember where we started with this conversation, but I feel like that's a decent pin.
Yeah, that's how we wrap that shit up right there. Talked about 3 other things since. Yeah. But yeah, life's crazy, man.
Yeah.
And we're here. We're on the other side of 200, man.
Yeah.
This is episode
Yeah,
201.
no, this is a whole new beginning.
Yeah, fresh starts.
Whole new beginning.
Yeah, this
Crazy.
next 100 is going to be the best you've ever fucking seen.
Fuck
you
yeah, it
understand?
is. Goddamn right.
This is maybe not the best representation. But I don't really give a fuck, all right? If you're here because you like us.
I don't know. I feel like we were able to do it. I feel like we make a pretty good team.
I
Cheers.
agree. Cheers, brother. Yeah, I mean, I love the Jason Ellis show. He does these solo podcasts with his wife. He calls Awesome World.
Uh-huh.
I pay for his Patreon because he puts out a lot of content, and literally there's something to listen to like every day.
Oh, yeah.
But when he does those ones with his wife, sometimes it's like 3 minutes of him like talking to his cat. Like, oh, hey, Ghibli. Like, or like he can't figure out his phone, so his wife is trying to fill time or whatever. But like, obviously, we have had those moments throughout the history of the show or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't make me turn it off, you know, because I'm like, ride or die, bro. Let's fucking go. If that's an hour, sure.
Yeah.
Like,
it was like, well, I guess it was meant to be.
Yeah, but shit happens.
You want to come to my daughter's birthday this weekend? Bring Kelly by. Bust up a fucking piñata.
What's the address? Just kidding. Don't say that.
It's going to be at There is actually a part of me that wants to be like, and if you want to bring my daughter gifts,
I wouldn't.
you can send them to the Greenlight Weekend podcast every Monday and Tuesday at the open mic.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I don't trust these listeners.
I don't know who half of them are anymore.
I'm sure most of them are great people.
Apparently, they're degenerates from the casino listening to us, and that's great.
Yeah, that's awesome. See,
they have a lot of time to just press buttons and listen to a podcast.
I would assume there's at least 2 that I would prefer not to meet in real life.
Oh yeah.
But they probably would be stoked to maybe meet us. You know? That's a nervous. It's a nerve-inducing situation.
Have you had that happen yet?
No, I don't think so.
Where someone's been like, "Man, I love the podcast."
People I've known peripherally. That's happened. Obviously, we can't control who listens to this, and that's fine. I hope everybody gets some joy. The girl we talked about last week, I apologize, or 2 weeks ago. I actually went back and looked at that message. I have zero interest in having contact with her.
Yeah.
Ever again, kind of like a past boss.
But
what she said was really nice, and I feel bad for how I handled
oh, that's a big old Greenlight Weekend apology.
it. First time ever. Except Jill. I did apologize to Jill.
Yeah, she can take it. She'll be fine.
Those tits can take it, I'll tell you that.
Those tits can really take it. If that German guy taught us anything.
Jill's out here just picking up fucking tourists.
I know, dude. She
International travelers.
hero.
I respect it.
Dude, so there's this thing that's happening tonight at the Starlight. It's called Kentucky Night. You've heard of Kentucky Night, right?
Is it the Australians?
Yeah, the Australians, yeah.
I used to sell weed to those guys.
Fuck yeah.
It was a great opportunity. I went trying to fuck an Australian girl, and I always ended up selling weed to Australians.
No, that's why I go to those nights.
The cool thing is they don't know what the price is.
No, it is Kentucky Night, and like, I don't know, dude. I've been in such like a weird place the last week. Like, not exactly depressed, but like halfway depressed, where I can feel myself kind of dipping a little bit, like gradually. I'm not like spiraling. I'm like taking the stairs.
That's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Moving on.
Just a couple more steps.
Yeah, you like the Jeffersons, dog.
Yeah, you like the Jeffersons, dog. But no, I love going to those nights, especially when I feel kind of like this, where I'm like feeling weird and like everything's kind of like wishy-washy, because I feel braver to like anytime I have like a small interaction.
Like you have less to lose.
Yeah.
It's a dangerous man.
Yeah. We're like I will start conversations off of like small bumpings into like oh, excuse me, oh, that's a nice hat you have there.
How dare you?
Yeah. No, a total piece of shit.
They're foreigners.
Yeah. But I love when it happens during Kentucky Night, because everything just fucking moves super quick, and like I can feel better about myself being like a little bit more like socially open and being like, hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. Where are you from? Cool. Crumpets, tea, wonderful.
Crumpets and tea.
They're English folk there too. It's like Australians, the English, Germans. I don't know.
Everyone who
either way
has the Queen on their money.
Either way, they speak English, and that's all that matters.
Oh, R.I.P. Queen. Not the lady, the band.
Freddie Mercury.
Yep. R.I.P.
R.I.P. Freddie. So you gotta lick the pussy side to side.
Side to side.
You have to lick the pussy side to side.
But my tongue gets so much more tired.
That's why you gotta get on an angle, and it's so much you lift a leg up, and then you really get in there.
Yeah, there's really no way to not get the ass involved once you get that leg up to a certain height, though, for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
which is fine.
Yeah, but who doesn't enjoy a little cleaning? You know, a little cleaning.
It's definitely a post-shower activity.
That's disgusting.
Post-shower activity in my mind. But whatever makes you happy. I don't judge. And I would never judge somebody based on what they do in the bedroom, which is why I love the gays. If we're gonna talk about eating pussy, I would really like to get a lesbian on to you know, work out the semantics.
Can't find any of them.
No lesbians in this town.
They're all out in the hills.
In the hills?
Yeah, they're all out in the hills. They're camping and hiking.
Living that Amish lifestyle.
Yeah. They're building their own little farm homesteads in their 2-bedroom apartment that they're renting on the grid. You know, like they're not going out. They're not going out.
Yeah.
They're happy. They found the secret.
One thing I've always said about the lesbians, they're trustworthy and resourceful people. We have had lesbians on the show,
Yes,
but
we
it's
have.
been quite
we
some
sure
time.
Have.
Trustworthy and resourceful people.
Always they're trustworthy and resourceful people.
And I stand behind that.
100%. That's gonna be your running platform if you run for any political office. It's just like I've always said, lesbians, trustworthy and resourceful people.
That could work.
Ain't good, man.
That could totally work. That's going to be the only thing in the description for this episode. Trying to diversify, man.
Yeah, no, it's hard to reach out when it's basically just two straight dudes talking.
Oh, I saw Jake Riggs and Ryan Garcia at El Moro. I believe it was Jake's birthday. I totally forgot to say happy birthday, but it was when I was doing that business meeting. And so the meeting is we're meeting to basically gain a partner in like a separate industry within the industry, a little side shoot. And I went to the bathroom and I walked back and I was walking by Jake and Ryan and I caught eyes with the guy that were trying to talk into doing business with us as I was like rubbing my nipples. Because I saw Jake and Ryan and
you couldn't help
right
yourself.
away I just
you
like
couldn't
smiled.
help
And I
yourself.
was like,
hey.
just a quick one, you know? I didn't want any servers to see. It was just for them. And then the guy that we're doing business with looked over
The
and
only
we caught
guy
eyes.
who's just like,
he was cool.
yeah,
He was cool. I would have zero interest in working with somebody that if they saw that, if that was the deal breaker.
Also, I'm sure it was opened with like, oh, he's a comedian. I mean, you came over earlier and you signed up.
Yeah, I mean, he's aware.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it was
he knows your role in the company.
Right. But also, I don't want to work with anybody that can't handle that because it's gonna come up.
Oh yeah.
I'm a silly bitch.
Yeah.
And I think nipples are silly.
Dude, the rubbing of your nipples is it can, like, if you just do it nonchalant and you're just talking to somebody regularly, just
That's
like,
by far the creepiest way to go about it, I think. Because then I feel like you're not even asking for any consent. I feel like at that point you don't care.
Just like, this is just for me, baby.
Because if I like smile and I'm like, and they noticeably aren't into it, I'm gonna change my demeanor immediately. Whereas if you're just lazily like, yeah. So how was your Monday? That's fucking weird. We do have a guest on the show today. It's a dolphin, ladies and gentlemen. The hairiest dolphin you've ever seen.
Oh man.
Oh,
dolphins would rub their nipples and talk to people.
If they could.
No.
For sure. They rape each other. Pretty regularly, I think.
Oh man.
You know how you see those videos?
I think I could do it. You know what? I'm gonna try it tonight. I'm just the first female I get into an interaction with tonight.
You're getting pussy.
I'm just be like, yeah, that's super dope. Yeah. Do you like do a job? Do you just travel? Is it like a work from home?
I don't think you're gonna do that. I don't think you got it in you.
There's no fucking way. If I do, I'm gonna have to record it. That's probably the only way I'll actually have courage to do it.
Well, and then you can be like, you're on candid camera. You got a quick out, you know?
Like, this is a single party consent state. Fuck you.
Yeah, we don't need any rape,
I don't need any
assault, whatever.
I don't need any consent
potentially
to
consider
film you.
that. Well, you need consent to release it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. No, I thought it was just like you could do whatever the fuck you wanted with it. You could just record people.
No, you definitely need consent. That's why in all those like true TV shows, people's faces are blurred out because they did not sign the consent form.
Okay.
Yeah. I think even on like Impractical Jokers, after they do that shit and freak people out, they have to go get their signature to release
like
that.
Immediately.
Yeah. Well, it's not like you're ever going to find that motherfucker again. Like, you don't know who it is.
Yeah. They film in New York. Those fuckers gone.
Very, diverse and dense population. I would like to go to New York. I'd like to talk to Dave a little bit about it when he's here.
That would be super dope.
Yeah, Dave Oakley's coming for the festival.
Oh, we could have another reuniting of the co-hosts.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be dope, man. Isn't he gonna be here next Monday?
I think they're coming Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
Yeah, because they need a place to stay that night.
Oh.
And I told them to go fuck themselves.
Go ask Jay. He has an empty room.
Yeah. Like, you know what? Why don't you sleep on the floor with the other fucking comics that don't have a place to be? All those other poor bastards.
Yeah, dude. poor Jenkins and Tony.
Why? Fire?
No, do you smell cookies?
What is it, boy? Little kid trapped in a well?
No, I smell cookies. Am I having a stroke?
I kind of hope so, because if there's cookies going on in here. The dogs aren't freaking out. The window is open. Maybe the neighbor's cooking cookies.
That was weird. Anyways.
You're like a bloodhound. I didn't realize it, but that's one of the reasons I keep you around. Hold on. I smell danger.
What is that?
Tony's good for that shit.
Yeah, dude.
Tony walks into a bar and he's like,
"Oh, we should get
smells like cocaine." I'm like, find it. Sick 'em.
We should get into a competition. We'll both put ourselves at the beginning of a bar.
Yeah, we'll blindfold you.
Yeah, well, no, I need to see. I'll be groping people on accident.
I was thinking we'd keep you stationary.
All right, fair enough. And then we just go sniffing around the bar.
See what you can find.
and then we'll pick two people and be like, "Do you have cocaine? Do you have cocaine?"
Ooh. See, that's risky. One, I think it's ultimately gonna be fruitless because most people are not willing to admit that they have cocaine.
Yeah,
especially if you're wearing those glasses with that fucking mustache.
It'll be during the festival. So it's already like, oh, these are just some fucking comedians looking for some blow. So I think it's possible. You just can't get anybody's faces, obviously. Get one of those things where
you planning on filming this as well?
We'll just have helmets that film our face like this close, where it's
gonna be tough to smell.
You just gotta watch those cameras, man.
Gotcha.
Stupid idea.
We've really gone off on a lot of stupid ideas today.
This is really this one has been chaotic, and I really enjoy it.
Yeah, it's cut out 4 fucking times.
You know, before I came in here, I was praying in my car,
just walking down another step towards depression.
I was invoking the spirits that I think I'm talking to. And I was like, let's make this the most interesting episode of Greenlight Weekend ever. And I think we did it.
It has been interesting.
I think we did it. Yeah, it's been pretty interesting. I feel weird today because I don't have any of my like accoutrement. Like all I have is these sunglasses that I stole off of somebody. And that's because I thought it was gonna be sunny.
Mugged them.
No, it's just a homeless guy. He fell asleep in the alley. I was like, cool glasses.
Yeah, homeless people aren't the threat, ladies and gentlemen. It is people that have just enough money to not be homeless, and it's like it's a back and forth. They're jumping rope with that line.
Yeah, it's a risk reward thing.
Those are the scary people.
I'm like, oh yeah, I've been looking for some new sunglasses. I'm surprised they're not as bent. He was sleeping kind of funny. I think he was dead.
Why would you think that? Right after you killed a man. Why would you think he was dead?
He had a couple of stab wounds, and I know what those look like. I've made a couple.
Right.
No, I got a lot of my accoutrement from stealing them from homeless people. Yeah, no, like that gold necklace I've been wearing recently. Yeah,
That's a tough lift.
yeah, no, I stole that off of a one-legged guy.
Ah,
He was an actual pirate.
cool.
Yeah, dude. No, arr, get back with me, gold.
Do you think pirates were gay?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, dude. I think it was the same thing as like being jail gay. Where
They were opportunists.
yeah, where they're just like, I need a hole.
Yeah. I'm out here trying to bust a nut. All right, fertilize DC.
And the ones that weren't down for it were the ones that fucked manatees. They were just like, nah, I can't fuck a dude. That sea cow looked great.
How
though.
often do you think that came up?
Often enough that people know about it. Often enough that there were so many different times that it happened that people were like, "Oh yeah, those pirates they've been fucking those sea cows."
Do you think it was that it happened that often, or do you think it just happened one time and it was so goddamn?
It's just
funny?
that one. It's that phrase people never forget. Like,
Exactly. And they don't.
It's just like high school. This is like the worst.
Everybody's making fun of him because he won't fuck another dude. Ha ha.
Leaf fucked another manatee. Fucking weirdo. He's getting slop thrown on him.
I respect that.
Fuck yeah, no, I guys.
But he wanted the slop
That
thrown
guy.
on him. They were chumming for more.
Oh
more
yeah,
manatee pussy.
so he can get some more manatee. He would fuck them and then they would kill the manatees. It was a hunting method, really advanced, really evolutionary.
You gotta be a charming motherfucker.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, no, those.
I would assume they can
those manatees.
move relatively well.
Yeah,
Obviously better in the water.
Yeah. Also, what if you fall in the water and like you're hooked up on that bitch?
Your dick have a barb on it?
No, no, but I mean, like you guys are in the throes of passion, and you roll over and you fall into the water, and you have to like grab on. Well, the manatee just starts fucking swimming away.
Guaranteed?
Do you finish or do you let go?
I don't start without finishing, my man.
I'm a winner. I start.
I don't
finish what I start.
Yeah, I don't care if me and my girlfriend get in an argument. Middle of the throes of passion, I'm finishing.
I'm going to.
Or
finish.
I'm not gonna sleep.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna think
Then
about.
I'm just gonna go to bed angry, and nobody wants that.
That is not good. Yeah, if I'm angry, I'm much better with the empty balls. You know.
Oh yeah, like a bull.
Like a bull. Yes.
Like a bull.
Yeah, the bull and the manatee, our new show.
The bull and the manatee.
I guess you were the dolphin.
I'll take manatee.
Yeah, I feel like they
I'm
rape less.
I'm oddly fuckable.
Interesting. I feel like that's the name of your first special.
Oddly fuckable?
Yeah.
Dude. That's pretty good.
Fucking nailed it. We had one good idea in the 40 minutes we've been talking.
You're just like, oh shit, it's not recording.
I lost my goddamn mind. Something would have been broken.
Oh man.
Just got a new punchline.
Yeah, I feel like I'm oddly fuckable.
You should bring the manatees into it. No, that's your punchline. Punchline.
Manatees?
It's got to end with oddly fuckable.
Oddly fuckable.
Yeah.
All right. And I'm oddly fuckable. I don't know. I'll work on it. We'll work on it.
You are oddly fuckable.
Um,
It's the confidence. It's the confidence that you exude.
okay. All right.
It's not.
It's just like vibes.
I have no idea what's going on in there.
No, it's a mess.
Yeah. No, I assume. But
It's
you.
all constant. I slept until I had to drive over here.
Jesus. My one day off. I woke up and I was like, shit, I need to get stuff done.
It was raining this morning, and I was like, all right, that's a sign. And I just fucking conked back out.
Some people grab an umbrella. Some people just roll over.
I don't know, man. So there's the phrase shadow work, and that just means like getting used to being less of a bitch.
Uh-huh.
And like you have to go through like stages. And like
And sleeping till noon is one of those stages.
And every once in a while, it gets real tiring. Like I'm not actually that sad today. The last couple of days, I've been pretty depressed since the show with Scott Schaefer. But like today, I was just like, all right. We thought about a lot of things. We went down a lot of places, controlled like steps, not a spiral. And today I woke up and I felt in a much better place. Honestly, usually I get a little bit of an anxiety when I don't have any of my accoutrement on. And besides these sunglasses, that's probably why I've left these on the entire time. Though it's because it's a comfort blanket.
I get that.
It's all just a trick to keep me calm.
Whatever helps, buddy.
Yeah, dude, straight up. That's why sometimes I draw the stuff on my hands. One, they have magical properties, but also it just kind of reminds me to like just chill out. That's why I wear most of it. It's just like, nah, dude, you're lucky. Nah, dude, you have a daughter. Nah, you know how to communicate with people.
Right.
You know how to keep things together. You're fine. You're going on schedule.
A lot
down.
luckier than that homeless guy you took his shit from.
Yeah, dude. No, that's what I'm talking about. I'm that lucky. Just found these glasses off of a homeless guy.
You could have said traded. Could have said all kinds of things.
No, I stole from him.
That's
I stole from that homeless man.
One of his few possessions.
Well,
made his backpack a little lighter, didn't you?
I also took his shoelaces.
Ooh. Yeah, but you could argue that was because you were worried he might hang himself, like a jail situation.
No, I wouldn't say that.
What'd you use them for?
I didn't use them. I just cut them up and
just stole his shit, threw it away.
That's what I'm gonna do with these glasses after this podcast.
I'm
just gonna chuck them out the window like I'm fucking Thelma and Louise.
Maybe you should hold on to them till you get home. You don't fucking kill anybody or yourself.
Throw them out the window and immediately freak out. You're a loving dude, and I really like you.
I am terrified of you unstable.
Oh yeah. I mean, you've already seen me unstable, actually. That was when I was drinking and
still
you let
friendly.
Yeah, just a nice guy.
Speaking of that, the end of your probation is coming up. How do you plan on approaching your newfound freedom?
Honestly, I plan on being more sober than like drinking.
I respect that.
Like,
but
honestly, I don't want to drink on comedy nights at all. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it when it ends because it's during the festival and like, fucking, it's something to celebrate and have a party for.
Yeah.
So I want to do it during then. I don't want to drink during comedy nights.
So you're just gonna do it at home alone. That usually goes well.
No, I'm gonna do it at karaoke and special events, which is like once a week and special events.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna do it during comedy nights specifically because I tend to get super analytical. And that puts me a little bit more on like the pessimistic like side of things in my thought patterns. And like there's no reason that I need to be thinking negatively about my set when I'm already trying to nitpick it.
Gotcha.
I'm trying to pick out the positive things, not like be like, yeah, but that one didn't work. Oh, fuck, I'm going to kill myself. And then I end up drinking my bathtub, That's probably not going to actually happen, but that's an exaggeration.
We'll see.
I think that's one of the main reasons why people worry a lot when I talk about being depressed and like anxious in like personal conversation. Well, also I just kind of fucking worry people on stage too, to be completely honest. But it's because I do exaggerate it a lot. Just because like I'm kind of an all or nothing person where
when you're trying to make it interesting.
Yeah. I want to be interesting.
I'm trying to make an impact.
Yeah,
motherfucker.
I'm trying to say something right now. I feel like a lot of people worry, but usually it's fine. Usually I'm just quiet for a little while.
It is weird when you're quiet.
Yeah, no. It's I feel it off of people. They're just like, why hasn't he said anything?
No, steer clear.
It was like fucking, and then I notice that people are noticing the energy coming off of me, and then I get even more nervous because I'm just like, oh fuck, you're being weird.
You are now
Stop being so weird and sad.
crying in jail. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Exactly. That joke, crying in jail.
Yeah. It just levels up.
Yeah. And that's actually a great evolution for that. Okay, or you could say something interesting and fill the time.
Well, I didn't want to distract you, you son of a bitch.
Go ahead and steal the Jeopardy theme.
That was my rendition. Jeopardy fucking stole it from somebody. Think that was an original idea?
You think that was an original idea?
No, you know how many songs it took to get to that? There was some musician sitting on his piano trying to make a theme song for Jeopardy to pay his next month's rent, losing his mind, pile of cocaine on the table, like... He tried everything, and his girlfriend's like, fuck that, you know, and he was sending in files, and they were like, no, fuck that. Well, he couldn't even send them. He had to walk down there, give him his sample fucking cassette tapes or whatever he had to record on, and then finally he's losing his mind. He did the last of his cocaine, takes a swill of the bottom of his glass of whiskey, and he's just sitting there. He knows it's over. This dream of being a musician, it's over. And he's just sitting there. That there was that moment where like, I think I got it. I think I fucking got it. Then he walked down there all fucking pumped up. They gave him a check. He went and bought another bottle of whiskey, more cocaine, and the dream stays alive. That's how that fucking song was made, JJ.
Well done. Well done. Really?
Don't you think?
Yeah, no, that was great. Yeah.
You know those people that wrote like jingles?
Yeah.
That's not a happy existence.
That's a pretty good bit.
You're right. That could be a bit. I don't know. I just imagine those jingle writers. Yeah, I mean, you sold out long ago. You know, you're not going to be the next great.
Yeah, some sad people. I don't know.
Yeah, but they got cut big checks, so they like lived hard, and then the money would start coming to an end, and you had to make the next big check. And
also, who knows? Maybe it's just somebody who, God damn, who just like learned the basics of an instrument, and they use it the same way that like independent graphic design artists use it. Where they're just like, all right, whatever, you need a jingle, bam, 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 bam.
That's not the basics.
Yeah, but
you've surpassed the basics. You're using 4 fingers for every fucking hit. You know how fucking good you gotta be? Like,
I'm still only like 4 chords, just bam, 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 bam. But like I feel like most jingle writers, if they don't kill themselves within the first 6 months of that big first check, then they're just using it to like travel. They're just like, all right, whatever.
No, that's best case scenario is what you're saying.
This is true.
The best case scenario, aka the exception, means that 95% of them aren't that guy.
That's true.
They're not the ones gaming the system. They're failed. They found a way to make money, not have a job. I'm not washing dishes again. Like that kind of thought. Like I'll kill myself before I go back to that fucking dish pit. That's what I picture. And they're making these masterpieces, these beautiful fucking songs, and they're just like, "This is it. I finally got it." And they take it in, and they're like, "Yeah, this is garbage. This isn't what we're looking for at all."
They're like, make a nice jingle. A man's life work, and like they're just like, "Oh yeah, that'd be great for a commercial that we have."
Nationwide is on
your
your
side.
side.
It was actually a fucking like orchestral.
Yeah. No, it was actually Tyler Reed Smith.
That's why I was here in Durango.
He's got about a month to live.
Poor dude. It was weird not having him this one day. I'm really glad that
He's willing to show up once or twice a month.
Yeah, with the time that we've had with him, that he does take the time to actually do it, because it's kind of a weird gig. He's only
the piano player for this stand-up comedy open mic. That's weird.
And he's not getting paid like a lot. Like so like I really appreciate it. It was weird this Monday because you missed it, but it was a good time anyways. It was just different. I kind of missed him.
Yeah.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And then I saw him after and asked him how his day was, and
more of a spiral, less of a staircase.
More of a spiral, less of a staircase. That's so good. No, he said something that didn't answer my question. I was like, what?
No, he's a crazy person. Every time I talk to him, I'm just like, cool, bye.
No, I think he. Anyways, I don't remember the story correctly. I kind of want to work it into a thing because like, I've heard it a few times from a few different people within a few different weeks. I hate the question, "How are you?" Or like, "How was your day?" I don't really understand that complaint, because me personally, if I'm just saying hi and I'm not really looking for a conversation, I'll just say hi, or I'll say what's up in your name. If I actually want to talk to you, I'll ask you, how are you? How are you today? And a lot of people get nervous because they're just like, I don't know how to answer that question. Man, just
who are these fucking pussies that you've been hanging out with?
Just fucking tell the truth.
Don't burden me with that shit.
Don't burden me with that shit.
Nah, dog. It's like, how you doing? I'm always walking by. Don't break stride. And if you make me break stride,
so there is a certain thing to it. You gotta bring it back up. You gotta. Like I'll take a couple minutes to talk to you about it. Be like, oh, dude, that sucks. I'm sorry. I hope you have a good one. That's too bad. I'm rooting for you.
Yeah, I was sleeping in the alley. Some asshole stole my sunglasses. Oh, damn it, man. That
sucks. Did he take your shoelaces too?
I'm rooting for you.
I'm rooting for you. It like after a certain point, if you don't like say something positive about what's happening, that's how I'm gonna exit the conversation. I was like, oh, dude, that really sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm rooting for you. But a lot of the time, people will like just automatically find something positive about like what's going on in their situation, and those are the people that I want to fucking talk to. So if I actually ask people like, how is your day, or how are you, it's very intentional. Yeah.
Yeah, it's usually something I ask when I don't know what to say.
How
you been?
Yeah. I also use it like that.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't care.
No.
99% of the time, I don't care unless I'm talking to my girlfriend.
Yeah,
or a really good friend.
I just really don't like seeing when people are lying to me. That's really the biggest annoyance in it.
Mm-hmm.
It is like asking, because I do it intentionally. I ask when I care, or to like carry on a conversation, because I care about carrying on the conversation. But if you fucking lie to me,
steal your motherfucking sunglasses,
I'll steal your fucking sunglasses. No, if you're just like, they're good, I'll just be like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm like, all right, and in the back of my head, I'm just like, fucking liar. And then I just walk away, man.
This sounds like you kind of are craving attention in some way. Like you're wanting their time.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, I like getting to know people.
Mm-hmm.
That's it's just one of my favorite. I mean, I love people watching, and I love like seeing the different nuances that people have, and like the changes in their facial structure and the way their eyes move, or like little like things they do with their mouth when like they're thinking about certain things. And I find that incredibly interesting. And so I really enjoy talking to people and learning like different nuances. And it doesn't make it fun for me if you're gonna lie to me.
Gotcha. Oh, you don't want to play my game? Fuck you.
Yeah.
Maybe they just don't want to bring it up.
My grandma died. Dude, my grandma had a heart attack last week. Can't wait for that inheritance.
Are you being honest? Your grandma died?
No, she had a heart
just
attack.
an example.
No, she had a heart attack like 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
No.
Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's
Sorry
fine.
to hear that.
She's old.
Mhm.
I love her,
Yeah, we can tell.
but but shit happens to old people.
Yeah.
Like,
Over and over.
and over again.
Yeah, terrible shit too.
It's all right. I'm sure this weekend when I see her for the last time, she'll she'll say something super insightful.
I hope so. Hope it's like, yeah, I listened to that last episode. Fuck you. I cut you out of the will.
Piece of shit. You were gonna get everything.
Is your grandma loaded or?
I don't know.
Are we talking life-changing money here? Or?
No, nothing like that. If there was any money that came out of any one of my relatives dying, it'd be like at max like $1,000.
1,000?
Like at maximum. Yeah.
Why? Because there's so many inheritance, like people inheriting it. So that would be like a cut of it. Or you think everybody in your family has max $1,000 to their name? That's what it sounded like.
You know what? Now that you mentioned the whole inheritance thing, I'm gonna say like max like $10.
It's like, what do you want from us? It was split between 10 people. I wouldn't even make a will at that point. Go buy $100 worth of liquor and fucking end this thing myself. Go out on my terms, motherfucker.
No, honestly, I don't ever expect to get any kind of inheritance from anywhere.
That's good.
Yeah.
I think if you are walking around day to day with the expectation
Yeah.
that you will
receive an inheritance.
Yeah.
I mean like an inheritance of any kind. I mean like an end table. Like a picture that's on a fucking wall.
$10 taped to the bottom
Like
of the table.
I think the most inheritance I will have ever to get is is my dad's like instruments.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I have an electric guitar, I have a bass guitar, I have another guitar that's in storage somewhere else. And like those are my 3 things, and I'm like, you know what? I'm fine if I don't get anything else from anybody else who dies.
Well, those things matter.
Yeah.
Those things live on.
Yeah. But yeah, I've never been close to any of my family.
Which is why you're not getting shit.
Yeah, which is why I'm not getting shit, because like
when they're writing their will, they're gonna forget about you.
Yeah.
Or if they remember, they'll be like, "Fuck that kid."
Yeah, just like fucking
Not even part of the family.
He hasn't showed up to any of the funerals.
I do feel like that's a requirement to receiving.
I was on probation and broke. These are things that happen.
Extenuating circumstances, yes.
Yeah, but I have gone to comedy
The
shows.
night of the funeral.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that was the first time we went to Tucson.
Oh.
Yeah, like
You drove through.
we drove through I believe it was like the day before the funeral.
Yeah, money wasn't a part of the decision. I could have dropped your ass
God
off.
damn, dude, I am such a piece of
You
shit.
shouldn't have admitted that.
No way, not at all.
But you did.
I love comedy so much.
We all do. And we're all here because of some fucked up part of our childhood that may be best just not to readdress.
Oh, my God. I can't believe I'd never even put those things together, because there were a couple of things that happened around the same time that I was kind of struggling with.
Mm-hmm.
I missed one of my grandma's funerals to go and do comedy.
To chase your dreams?
But we did pretty good.
We did
pretty fucking dope,
do
though.
pretty good. It was a pretty good weekend.
Way to go, Grandma. Thanks. I appreciate your help on my spirit team.
Yeah, would your grandma want you to miss an opportunity or go out there and seize the fucking day?
Absolutely not.
Carpe the goddamn diem.
I recently told a dead grandma joke, which
Mm.
was exactly that, where like I felt things after my grandma's death, where it was just like, where it felt like a message from my grandma, where it's just like, hey, dude, I didn't go anywhere. I stayed in the same place. Fucking go and do something.
Yeah, now it's over.
Like, go and fucking try. Like, cause I fucking ended up in the ground and fucking people cried. That was nice. But
Is
like,
it? Is it nice? I don't want people to cry.
yeah, I want people to be happy.
I
But
never
like,
want people to cry.
well, I mean, anyways, people
I make my girlfriend cry sometimes.
people-
It's terrible.
people thought about her,
Right.
you know, in that aspect where I was just like, yeah, people thought about me after I died, but like, I didn't do anything. Like, grew up on the res, not a lot of resources. Like,
Raised a family with little resources.
raised a family with little resources.
Persevered in that way.
Yeah, not a lot.
But didn't collect life experiences.
No. Didn't have her own stuff. Like, didn't get to go and like travel and like shit.
Didn't get out.
But also, what the fuck do I know? I never got to know my grandma. This is all just fucking crazy psychosis shit where I'm trying to justify missing my grandma's funeral.
I don't go to funerals of people I don't know.
She only spoke Navajo, and she told very little stories about her. Mostly because the stories would have been like, so we were looking out over the desert.
Sounds like dark fucking stories.
Yeah. Just like, maybe they shouldn't burden the children with this. I would have liked it though.
Mm-hmm.
I would have enjoyed it. I guess I could have made more of an effort and like called and been like, hey, you have any deep dark secrets you want to tell me?
Hey, Grandma, I'm living in my car right now. I really have nothing else to do but reach out to loved ones and try to reconnect over the phone. Maybe get to know you a little better. Nothing like that, or...
Not even a little bit.
I get it.
I don't know. Maybe it's from being adopted when I was a kid. But this has all just turned into a major trauma dump, as these solo podcasts always turn into.
Hindsight's 2020, my bad.
I tried to keep it positive. I really did. And then we got to the end, and I was just like, all right, let's talk about why I'm sad this week. Honk, honk, quack.
You have very obvious coping mechanisms.
Quack, quack.
Just
Okay.
like a little smile.
Piñata. That's a fun word.
Piñata is a fun
Piñata.
word.
Straight up, dude. No, those are my cooking. It's mostly sounds like.
I'm so glad you have a child.
It's mostly going. Quack, quack. Finding little words like that and going piñata. Piñata.
It's a sexy word.
Stupid. All right. How long have we been recording?
Fucking long enough.
Yeah,
Let's
dude.
stop subjecting these nice people to these terrible thoughts before we incriminate ourselves.
Hey, if you come in contact with a homeless guy who may or may not say that somebody stole his glasses.
Tell him Natalie fucking did it.
Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck you, Natalie. You a bitch. Fuck your almond milk latte.
That's what they call a callback in the industry.
That's good. That's a 4-week callback. That's
damn right it
that's
is.
professional.
Like an iron trap.
You've been thinking about Natalie for weeks.
It's the only thing I've remembered for the last 4 weeks is the
Hey.
word Natalie.
Tony Bruin, Anthony Jenkins. Seriously. I want these boys to not eat me out of house and home. So I need you there to give them tips, please. They're living in my house for a week, and I'm already broke.
That's fair.
So I really need your help in telling all of your friends to come to the last Monday night at the Starlight, August 26th, I believe. That would be a life changer for me, and also, hopefully they'll get me drunk during the festival if they get enough money. That'd be dope.
I got you on that front.
Yeah.
August 26th at Starlight Lounge. Tony Brune, Anthony Jenkins. It's going to be a fucking banger. Your boy will be there. And then Tuesday at 11th Street Station. I haven't worked it out yet, but I'm going to give them fucking stage time, obviously. Yeah. And then the Four Corners Comedy Festival coming up that weekend, the 29th through the 2nd.
Hey, yeah.
I should burp in the mic. I'm tired of...
Yeah, just burp in the mic.
Yeah.
You're the only one that uses that cover.
It's true. I just bought 10 more, boy.
Because
They're falling apart. Getting disgusting.
It's because I keep licking them while you're in the bathroom.
I know. Yeah, the camera's running, motherfucker. I have weird security footage of JJ.
I make really weird sounds when I go down on women.
Do you?
I do.
Do you find it helps, or?
It's mostly because I really get myself in there and like.
I mean, I get in there as far as I can.
And there have been a few times where I've made that noise that I've just made where I'm like, because
you're trying to breathe.
Yeah, to like catch my breath.
No, if I'm going down on you for more than 5-8 minutes, you're gonna start hearing.
It's like I'm freestyle swimming, dude. Like,
yeah, what's the word? Yeah, I can't think of it. Who gives a fuck? Come to comedy, support. If you're in Durango, please come show up on Monday the 26th. Give our boys some tips. It's a long fucking drive to Tucson, and they're already very poor. One is blind, one is black.
They've both done multiple comedy clubs and had time at multiple clubs. They're really great comics.
Yeah, and if you're still listening to this, doubt it. And you haven't heard the episode with Tony Brune, Anthony Jenkins, and Drake Bell, I highly suggest you go back and watch that. Maybe potentially the best episode we've ever done. There's been a lot of good ones, but that one was fucking extremely offensive.
Oh, absolutely. Very, very, very offensive.
Very offensive. But that's what makes it so fun.
Yeah. No, it was we had a gay, a Mexican, a black, a native, and a white dude just all saying some wild off the cuff shit.
And we shit on each other's cultures and ethnicities,
no,
stereotypes.
It was a great achievement in equality.
It really was.
It
We should
was.
re-release that, or at least put a highlight on it. We should highlight it. Yeah. If you had trouble finding episodes, they are all back on Spotify now. That was one email at 11 at night or something that I said.
Yeah, it was up the next day.
I was naked. Yeah. But I addressed Spotify with my dick out, and they in turn helped us out. So
and made fun of his little dick.
And made fun. Who doesn't?
Shouldn't have sent that attachment, man.
All right, we're done. Love you guys. See you next week. There's going to be a lot of great episodes. We got a lot of comics coming to town, so look forward to those. We might even drop some bonus eps for those that are looking for them. How scared would you be if Jadrian was your father? All right, see you next week.
Break fast. I'm out the door to get the dough, speaking to the masses. Hit the road to do a show, microphone madness. Trip easy, cheap sunglasses. Straight passion, my third eye active. Watching backpacks lead the show, beeping that shit. Vocally, hearing me, locally, lyrically. Know what I'm supposed to be, and I don't got no fear of me. I'm coming for your brain, homie, coming at you spiritually. Stepped into the game, and I knew that flow was slippery, but check my flow though. Turn a whack news to history. Let them do their thing, instead I put them out their misery. And simply put, just got disconnected. Like my boy Big Money, man, this can't be neglected. Grab the mic and check it, coming up in your direction. Gift that I've been blessed with, this hustle is respected and reckless. Poetic mind on the set list, got the groove to match. Everybody step with, still haven't fulfilled a whole vision yet. Life right now still so picturesque. I'm rocking every stage until I get a bigger check. Even though I hate, wasn't ready for a bigger step. Pull the trigger next. Somebody coming at your neck. I could've died today. That's why I'm smoking cigarettes and got precision set of skills and imagination, creations, innovating with motivation. I'm chasing my goals, giants that I be racing. I'ma stride through the finish like a 6'5" Jamaican, beating my chest like yeah. What my name is, ink on my chest. spray paint in, summer day smoke escape. PlayStation, he looking down on me and I can't stay patient. I ain't just trying to say shit, sit back and face this. Real time, I've been smoking instrumental playlists, chill in the cut. Now these small places, I ain't getting love now, man. Fuck being famous, yeah, they tell me it's really hard to make it. They don't understand I love being underestimated. Second guess it and I'll take it that you're undereducated. Anyway, this got me thinking about them old records playing. Why? It's filled with soul and it fills my mind. Tail feather shaking while the rhythm takes flight. What I'm doing wrong, I ain't gonna fake right. I don't get no sleep because the music takes night. Nocturnal life with my basement lights. Just roll some nice, keep my drink on ice. If you don't get it once and you don't hear it twice, moving on this beat right here is out of sight. I'ma stay away.